Good day. On this video I will show you how we're going to remove and refit our injectors on our 300D. You are right now on the Mercedes W123 channel. I'm Hervé and I will show it to you. Why do we need to remove the injectors? Well, there are various reasons. It could be that, for instance, you notice that there's more consumption of diesel than normal. You may notice as well that the engine shake. You may notice that you've got some unusual smoke. So all this usually are related to the injectors. It could be other cause as well, but usually it's the case. So I will show you what we're gonna do to remove them. And then later you will have the choice to either send them for checking and repair, or you'll do it yourself. Where are injectors on the engine? Well, very easy. You see, we've got the fuel lines that go here on each cylinders of the engine. On this engine we've got 5 cylinders, and you see they're connected on top of each injectors. Okay, so this what goes into the block, that's what we will need to remove. We will start by removing this. You see, we've got 2 bolts of 13. We'll take this out to have a bit a clearer access underneath. We're now gonna remove the fuel lines, but for this, normally they are attached with a bar like this. I strongly recommend you to remove this first and to remove each line one by one. Once this is removed, it's easier usually to start with the line that's the further towards the car and to end with this one. Okay, so for this you will use a spanner of 17. So we'll disconnect here and disconnect there, and we'll remove each one. Once our line are removed, we just need to disconnect this, so we simply pull it. So we remove all of them. We are now ready to remove the injectors, so you will need something something quite long to remove them, and you will need a socket of 27. Don't take a short one. A short one is not good enough. You need a long one, absolutely, because the long one just goes perfectly onto the injectors. So let's remove them now. The injectors have been removed, so now I will cover this because I don't want any dirt to go inside. Okay, so I will use some cloth like this and we'll be okay for a while. I now have my injectors with me. So what usually fail with injectors is the head, where you got like pointy parts. Okay, the diesel goes in here, and via this it goes into the engine. So what usually happens is over time they won't spray equally. One will spray more, the other one won't spray at all, and this is why the engine will be a bit shaky, and this is why you may have some smoke as well. Okay, so if you want to rebuild them, obviously you can do it yourself. Me personally, I want to make sure they're okay, so I will bring him to a specialist. He has to be someone that deals only with that, with injection. So to check them, he charged me 10 euro, so it's okay. If he has to rebuild them, that will be another story, but anyway, that won't be that expensive anyway. If you want to do it yourself, you will need a machine, like I will place here. You will need a pressure machine. It will have to be connected, so to check what pressure they've got. So obviously that's quite that would be quite costly if there's nothing wrong with them, you know what I'm saying. And at the same time, if you want to rebuild them, obviously you'll need to buy the head, and you will need to have some little rings that go inside that may need to be changed in case the pressure is not okay. So for me, I'm just gonna bring them to a specialist, and once they're ready, I'll come back and I will show you how we're gonna mount this back. I've recovered the injectors. I'm very happy to know that they're all fine. So now we're gonna mount the back on the car. But before to mount the back, I will show you what we're gonna do. Before to place back our injectors, we will remove the seal that's inside. So we will use, I've got that tool to remove my dash. You probably have seen it in one of my videos, but you don't need to have this. If you've got some kind of wire with a curve, you'll be able to pick it from the inside and remove it. So we'll now remove the 5, and then after we'll clean inside. You see me, I will use a drill like this with some kind of brush, and then I will go on the inside and I will clean it nicely. Then after, if you got some kind of hoover, just to make sure there's no dirt inside, we're gonna hoover each one, and then we'll be more or less ready to fit the injectors. I have recovered my 5 rings. Now we are ready to clean. Everything is now clean. I'm happy. So now we are ready to mount. But before to mount, obviously we're not gonna mount back these old rings. Okay, we're gonna place new ones that I've got here. Okay, these ones I've got them from the dealership. As usual, I will place the part number on the video, so like that if you want to buy it. What does it cost? It costs about €5 each, so €25 for the 5. Okay. So we'll place them on board and then we'll be able to tighten the injectors. How does these get fitted? Well, look, on one side we've got a beveled side, and on the other side we've got like some kind of ring. Where there's the kind of ring, that's where the injector goes onto. This part goes into the cylinder, so they get fitted that way onto the engine. Everything is now fitted. That's great. All we have to do is to tighten to the correct torque. So I will tighten this to 75 Newton meters. But I will give you as well the specs that are given from Mercedes. Let's connect our tubes again, the diesel tubes that go between the injectors. If you see that this peels a bit, it doesn't matter, it's not a big deal. What's important is that the tube itself is in good shape, it's in good thing. If you see it's cut or it's in a bad shape, just replace it. And obviously we don't forget to reconnect the first one that's connected to the fuel filter. Super, everything is now fitted. That's perfect. Now we're gonna fit our fuel lines. So just to make sure you find the correct one for each one, and we tighten it well with a spanner of 17. Few lines are now connected, that's perfect. What we can do now is push the pump, the diesel pump, and we shouldn't see any diesel coming out here. If it's coming out, it's because the tube, the diesel tube that's going through, either it's cracked or it's not well placed. So in that case, you just check it or you change it. Okay. As well, we don't forget to place back this that hold our lines, and then finally we'll fit this part for the accelerator here that we removed before. Everything is mounted. All we have to do now is to try if the car starts. I hope that you have liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if it's not done so. If you got any videos that you would like to see, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. And until then, we'll see each other in the next video. Take care.